Right. Yes. Yeah. Yes. But still, right? They're killed. Right. They're all that. What I think is interesting is how where Sammy lands.
Mm,
Sammy is told that his playing the music is going to bring the devil to him. When the devil actually comes, or the devil in the form of Remick, he actually fights against that,
mm,
and then he actually ends up not being in the mix, even to the point where he's protected from Stack
mm.
and Mary, even at the end, right? Based on what the agreement that Stack and Smoke make. I'm saying all that to say is monsters are all those things, right?
Mm.
But you as a person don't have to become a monster. You can choose something different. Even one of the best scenes in the film was when Smoke. Remember when Smoke tells Sammy, "I don't even want you around this.
Yeah.
Don't. I
The,
don't want you playing this music. I don't want you to be around these. I don't want you to be around people like me.
he even told him to go to
Leave."
where that town where
Right. Right. Smoke was trying to look out for him the whole time because what he doesn't want you to be around the monster so long that you don't even realize that you became one. So yeah, I think like yeah, you can be all of those things, man, but you can also you don't have to be. And I think that's the like you're I know you love redemption. Like the redemptive part of it is that in the end, that's not where Samuel lands out and ends up.
you know what? This boy is on, no, this man is on fire. I keep saying it, but like he's heating up. If you remember the game, he's
Yo,
heating up.
NBA Live, man.
Yeah.
NBA Live. No, yeah, no, it wasn't NBA Live. What was the
No,
joint
it's
with
not
the
NBA
two
Live.
the dunk? NBA. We have to think about it. We got what's the next question, man?
Yeah. All right. So my next question for CJ is, how do generational trauma and historical violence haunt not just individuals but entire communities? There's a word for it. It's called um man, I just drew a blank. It
Why are you
starts with
thinking?
an E. I'll come back to it.
Okay.
Nonetheless, the setup is this is in Jim Crow South
Yeah.
epigenics,
Yeah.
and they're talking about the film using the vampire's invasion as a metaphor for predatory practices and the nature of
Yep.
oppression, the
Yeah.
colonization, if you will, the inherent pain that comes with that. So again, how does that generational trauma and historical violence haunt not just the individual but the entire community?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely like they say that let's say like we are our ancestors reborn, right? We carry
Mm,
within us the spiritual memory of our ancestors, of your great grandfather, of your great 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 grandfather, and what they experienced. In this movie, Delta Slim is the living embodiment of that trauma. This is a man who chooses to be drunk all the time because he
drink away
can't
the
cope with
pain.
the pain of what he has experienced. The pain of seeing his best friend be hung, the pain of being pulled over and being put in chains by police officer, by any random white man saying you don't belong here, and so now you're gone. He has to carry that with him, and the only way he can survive is by being drunk all the time. How many people do we see like that in real life now? That there's Listen, America's filled with Delta Slims, people that have
Mm.
who have nothing but what I can drink, what I can smoke, what I can shoot in my veins, because the pain of this reality and how I've been marginalized and oppressed by it and how I've suffered by it, and not just me, but generations before me of my people, has left me where, like Delta Slim says, man, all I can hope for is enough corn liquor to stay as drunk as I can be.